Good morning, everybody. Sean here of the Detroit Diz, and it's a great, marvelous day in the D. As you can see, the sun is pouring in through the back of my back car window, and this is the drive time rant, and the day's date is February the 3rd. 2025. Yeah, we're still here. No asteroid has taken us out. The UFOs haven't gotten us yet, and we're still living, and that's a great thing. Every day that we're living is a glorious day, and so welcome to the Drive Time Rant, an unedited video to and from work. Yesterday's video was messed up, the audio, so we deleted it. Actually, it appears as if the video went into slow mood. Why? I don't know. It was really weird. So anyhow, yeah, that was very strange. So let's talk about some channel updates right quick before we get started. First of all, if you're watching and you have not mashed that subscribe button, why don't you just go ahead and do it? It's completely free to support the channel by subscribing, and then if you want to be notified when we go live, then you can go ahead and mash the notification bell. Secondly, we are resuming our Friday night. That means tomorrow on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be resuming the 8 p.m. Friday video, what we're calling it, Motown to Mainstream, and it's a show that talks about Disney news and Detroit sometimes, and whatever else, that comes about. That's right. So that's one thing that's new. All right. So secondly, after that, we're going to be doing in the future some walkabouts. That's what I call is a silent walk through a downtown area around a city to show you what it looks like, and you get the full ambiance, including the sound of what everything is all about. I cannot wait to bring some of these to you. I've watched several of them during the pandemic time, and so that's what kept me going, was these walkabout videos. You're kind of becoming what I call the voyeur of somebody that's somewhere else, and I like live streams and I like everything else, so it just kind of went along. Okay, so we're going to be doing those coming up soon, so that you should be excited about viewing and checking things out. Then we're going to be doing another thing. We're going to be starting up here shortly, is the somewhat daily vlog. Basically, it's not going to be the most exciting thing, but it'll show you some insights of me and what's going on. I don't have the most exciting life in the world. I'm now, we are, what do we call ourselves? Empty nesting parents, and living in Detroit in our, early 50s. So, hey, and 50 is not old for YouTube. Heck, there's lots of people that we watch in the entertainment business who are over 50, by the way. Every so often I have to do a reality check and check the birth dates of some of the actors and how old they are, and it's kind of astonishing about how old some of them are that I like. It's like, wow, so that's kind of cool to know. All right, so also we're going to be doing some reviews. So review reaction videos, basically. Reaction videos of review videos. That's what I want to call it. So basically, we'll be watching somebody doing a review, for instance, of a Disney resort room, and then I will be, reacting to it, giving my comments, talking about what that's all about. Look for those kind of videos also in the future. We're going to be doing all sorts of commentary on room reviews. We can't do the room review, but we can tell people what we think about the room while, watching it on somebody else's video. For sure we can do that because it's educational, and we get to give our comments while they're giving their comments. Anyways, it's going to be a pretty interesting thing. Okay, now, what's going on? So, let's see here. TikTok. Let's talk about some TikTok news because that's, TikTok is, ending or is going to be given some extra life by no other than Donny T or whatever is going to be happening with it. But I think that there is going to be a deal sometime sooner than later. TikTok is putting out commercials actually that they have about TikTok business. They've got the guy. I seen a video that they were making a commercial about how great TikTok was for the person who has the Danny O. He has these. What do I want to call it? He's the guy who has the seasoning, Danny O seasoning, and it's in all sorts of stores. You go look for it. Anyways, he too had he has a commercial for TikTok, or TikTok uses him as an example to make a commercial that's coming soon. And then on top of that, the TikTok, Amazon now has put their bid into the ring to buy TikTok. So we'll see. That would be really interesting. Amazon buying TikTok, but the TikTok store has, Temu and whatever else, they have the TikTok shop. I don't know. Would Amazon run the TikTok store separately than the Amazon store? That would be really an amazing, interesting thing to do. Anyways, so that's some interesting news. Val Kilmer over the weekend passed away. Iceman from Top Gun. Pretty sad here. He had throat cancer. He couldn't talk. He sounded like the Emperor from from Return of the Jedi. He did have a small part in the last, Top Gun movie, and then I think his character died in the movie, and then So hats off. I don't know. I don't believe that Val Kilmer actually served in the military, but he brought us Batman, and then also, also Top Gun. So he did some great things. He was a great guy. Another person that died early at the age of 65, but he was battling that throat stuff for a very, 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 very long time. Okay. Also, in the news, so I'm trying to do better here of a few things. So watch, my TV watching, that is. So I'm watching a lot of TV. Two of my shows, NCIS, which one is? Oh, FBI International and FBI Most Wanted are being canceled. I do watch FBI International. CBS is cutting some shows. But yeah, I've been trying to keep up with the Survivor, and I've also been trying to keep up with also watching more sports. That's another thing, is the Tigers are 3-2. I don't know if they beat the Seattle Mariners last night. I wasn't paying attention. But on top of that, the the Tigers, their home opener is tomorrow on Friday. I don't know who they're playing. I'd have to look. Yeah, I should be more up and up on this. But the Tigers are playing at home for the home opener. It's supposed to be a 50-degree day. I don't think you're going to need your your winter. Well, you probably will need a jacket, but it's not going to snow, and you probably won't have to worry about freezing your butt off there. But I guarantee, because the weather's going to be decent, that there's going to be lots of partying and tailgating and just overall fun and nonsense going on for opening day. That should be really cool stuff. I cannot wait to see the videos from opening day, and a lot of people like going. It's a party. Anyhow, yeah. So the Tigers, I hope they have a good season this year. And yeah, so another thing I can't wait for is the Masters golf tournament. That's like the golf tournament that, basically it energizes golfers throughout the United States every year to commence golfing season. So I think that's going to be a kind of a cool thing, that the Masters is coming up on a couple of, it's not this weekend, it's next weekend. I cannot wait to watch the Masters. It's a really great tournament, and it's always amazing who wins because there's a lot of pressure on you and the holes if you're a Masters watcher, you know what I'm talking about. So the Masters is coming. Also, Michigan and Michigan State were in the March Madness, the March Madness tournament, and they were eliminated. MSU got to the top 8, and Auburn took them out. I was kind of sad about that, but hey, there's another year. But they were kind of like in a lull where, they would make the tournament, but they weren't doing that great. And so I'm glad to have my Sparties back in the tournament, doing really well, and whatnot. And that was really kind of cool stuff. Also, the let's see, that was March Madness. The Red Wings. Let's talk about hockey real quick. The Red Wings are doing okay. I don't know that they're going to be in the playoffs. I don't know. I don't know much about hockey. Just like I don't know much about biology. But anyways, also on top of all that, I like saying that. On top of all that, adding on to that, is that the Pistons look like they are going to be in the playoffs, and I cannot wait to see the Pistons play in the playoffs. I'm glad that the team is being turned around. I don't know the names of the players. I haven't been watching that much. I really want to start doing much better. And then there's 2 TV shows that I'm trying to start watching, like way back. There's like 3 of them. The first one is The Equalizer. I've been watching The Equalizer, started watching it and getting into it, the TV show, and I kind of fell off again. And then Doctor Who, I want to get back into watching Doctor Who, Doctor Who. And then also, I like to get into watching some back episodes of MASH and some other television shows that I can find. Maybe some Blue Bloods, even though I've never watched any episodes of Blue Bloods for the longest years. Maybe I could watch that and catch up back, because there's going to be a spin-off of the Blue Bloods coming. You Blue Blood fans, I don't know that Tom Selleck is going to be in it. I don't know. I don't have that answer yet. And that's my TV watching. So I just got rid of Netflix, and then now I'm pretty sad because I got rid of Netflix just as some more great movies and content was released. Like, for instance, my very happy Karate Kid. I should have waited, but Netflix is getting, it's not just them, it's all of them. You have to start making some decisions of, maybe I should get Netflix for about 2 months and like binge watch whatever I want to watch that's been on it for so long. Or should I keep it going? Or it just starts adding up. You have Netflix, and then you have, Hulu and Disney Plus, and then you have all these different, everything starts adding up, and it gets really, really, next thing you know, you're spending $300 on entertainment that you just can't watch at all. So I think that what I have found is buying things for temporary purposes and just, a month here, a month there, watch what you want to watch, get what you can get out of it, and then you can just, quit it. It's not like you're married to these streaming services. But you know, there's a lot of good stuff on Disney Plus, and then the Disney Plus package, you can also get Hulu, and Hulu has a lot of great things, including all of my Doctor Who's. Huh? Doctor Who, Doctor Who, ha. Not Doctor Who, ha. Anyhow, so yeah, that's what's going on. We're going to be going down this really, really bumpy part of this block, and then at the end of that, we're going to have to say goodbye here because we're just getting back to work. So, by the way, here's a PSA. While you're driving to work, make sure your hands are at 2 and 5. Well, I keep them at 10 and 2, but hey, that's what you should do. Always don't text and drive, because it's really important to make sure that you're not texting and driving, because texting and driving kills. So does being distracted also by anything else. And then I also have been watching, and if you like to watch some of the people yell at people, you can tune in to the I-5 commuters that are like in the Seattle area on Instagram. So they are pretty cool. So there's a lot of news stories I'm going to be talking about. I get my information from X, aka otherwise known as Twitter, and Google News alerts. It's where I get all my Disney news and information shared to myself. And yeah. So, anyways, we're going to be going in here, and with that, we got about a minute here until we got to turn this corner. But yeah, it's been a great day, a great morning. Hopefully, we don't sound like a robot. The audio was good today, this morning, and maybe I'll surprise everybody, and we'll do another drive time rant on the way home. That might be a thing to do, because I got a lot of stuff that I did not cover that I had written down somewhere, and I usually use some type of note card to remind myself of all the stuff, all the hashtag, all the things, all the stuff, all the notes, hashtag, all the postcard, all the index card notes, information that I talk about. Anyways, and in front of you, that's interesting. I'm in a parade of Jeep tracks, which are, they're like this little small Jeep truck. Everybody has one, or at least everybody in front of me. It's interesting. It's like a parade. Anyhow, talk to you guys later, and have a great morning. Today is Thursday, and it's not hump day, it's Throwback Thursday. Have a great one. Bye-bye.